2015 had been a brilliant year for video games. With several major titles and indie games alike, the industry continues to provide and amaze us with game-changing mechanics, memorable storylines, amazing graphics, and sprinkles of mindless fun. But as individuals who enjoy games, we always crave for more. So for this video, I've decided to put together 5 upcoming PC games I'm particularly excited for that are worth looking into this 2016. With few bonus ones in the end. This list contains lesser known titles, and I hope that these little gems find their way into your pool of interest if they have not already. Let's begin. Number 5. Despite the games I play on my channel, I'm a huge fan of dark and gritty genres. In brief, Hellblade's appearance during E3 had me on a curiosity spike. You play as a Celtic warrior, Senua, who undergoes hell as her mental illness throws her into an unbalanced state where she is forced to fight her fears. Hellblade is developed by Ninja Theory, an independent team of 15 people better known for their previous titles such as Heavenly Sword and DMC Devil May Cry. You can keep yourself updated on the game as the team posts their development process on YouTube and on their blog. Number 4. To lighten the mood, number 4 brings all of your pirate fantasies to life. Ever wanted to crew a ship going against other vessels? Unearth precious loots while warding off reanimated skeletons? Well, I do. Then Sea of Thieves is the next big thing. What's even better? Feel the spray of the tide with your friends as the game comes with the incorporation of multiplayer mode. No? Well, imagine Ark Survival involved, right? With Guns of Icarus and Assassin's Creed Black Flag had a threesome, layered with a beautiful color scheme. That's right, I can't wait to explore the possibilities in Sea of Thieves. Number 3. Speaking of beautiful exploration games, here's Firewatch. Henry, our protagonist, decided to get away from complications of his messy life by taking a job as a lookout in a fire tower. Alone with only a typewriter and a few books to read, Henry keeps himself company by talking to his supervisor Delilah via handheld radio. This is a huge part of the game, as the amazing dialogues bring out the personality of both our characters and how they go about their daily routines. With the freedom to traverse the beautiful landscapes and sceneries, the game gets more interesting as Henry discovers that his new home has been broken into and all of his things has been ransacked, hence unveiling a more mysterious and unsettling story behind Firewatch. Number 2.
It's happened again.
Yes, it has. After learning that the game has been in the making for a couple of years, I was fully prepared for the reveal on E3. And so as it happened, Dishonored 2 overshadowed the rest of the major titles Bethesda has so beautifully announced to me. I would like to take a moment of silence to thank both Arcane and Bethesda. So what about Dishonored 2? Will it be able to surpass its previous god of a game? Let's take a look. With the continuation of previous characters, we are able to play as either Grandpa Corvo or Emily Caldwin throughout the game, with new powers being introduced and also fresh setting of Kanaka as our playground. What's more to ask? All in all, I do hope that story is well written and the overall game is optimized to hell as the first. Before I leave number 2 here, let me just ask, is there gonna be multiplayer? Bethesda? Please? Anyone? Co-op? No? Okay, let's move on to the next game on my list. 1. And finally, it has been really difficult for me to decide between this and Dishonored 2 for my most excited game of 2016. Ladies and gamers, Rain World. I've discovered this lovely game on a very successful Kickstarter earlier last year. Proudly published by Adult Swim Games, Rain World is made only by a couple of guys called Video Cult, with similar goals, vision and wavelengths for a few years through the internet. And the results are crazy. With that said, Rain World is a survival platforming game about an alone little slug cat searching for food and shelter in a harsh and hostile industrial environment. In contrast to the adorable slug cat, the rest of the game is dark, cold, and everything bigger and alive will try to eat you. And your goal is to break away from the food chain. What brings Rain World to my number 1 slot is not only the lush backgrounds and adorable slug cat. No, I mean really, look at how cute it is. The game has promising gameplay mechanics and interesting creatures that are procedurally generated with different markings, behavior, and motives on each one. The key is to learn the way they behave and take advantage of it, or get the creatures to hunt each other. That works too. Another supporting reason why this game is on the top of my list is the incorporation of multiplayer. You can play with a friend in a 2-player campaign mode, or up to 4 players in deathmatches or defeating waves of creatures. It's 2016, everyone should have that luxury to play with their friends. I really hope to see this game grow and live up to everyone's expectations, as I do believe this game to have the potentials to make it big, rain world, everybody. And now for the bonus sections. Let's take a look at Cuphead. Remember how we used to watch the classic cartoons on an early Sunday morning? This game brings back the memories of how nice and joyful my childhood used to be. Cuphead is a run-and-gun action platformer with an art style you'd shed tears on. You play as Cuphead, who loses a bet with the devil and must fight a series of bosses to repay his debt. There is also a co-op feature where a friend can play as Mugman. With visuals like these, I wouldn't mind just watching others play. Next up on the bonus list, I have Vane. Vane is an exploratory adventure puzzle game about an estranged child wandering around a dangerous, inhabited desert with the power to turn into a bird, as seen in the end of the trailer. If the game looks any familiar to you at all, it is made by ex-Last Guardian team members. Though not much else is known about Vane, which is why it is not on my main top 5 list. I have always been a fool when it comes to facing colossal creatures and giant architectures. Like Vane, Chronos has the true vibes of the Shadow of the Colossus series, where the main dude must free the land from evil. And in order to do so, he must navigate through a labyrinth that only opens once a year. If he fails, he has to wait another year, hence aging in the process. Once again, this is on the bonus section mainly because it is made for the Oculus Rift, but I'm still looking forward to it. Alright guys, those are the games that I really look forward to playing this year, and let me know what you think about it. I would also like to know what's your top 5 games of 2016, so be sure to tell me in the comment section below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and be sure to leave a like if you did. For those of you who are new, feel free to subscribe for more upcoming games and contents. I've been Brandon, and have a great new year.